If you did not read the title, you might be wondering what's inside this massive box that's like the size of a human child. And if you guessed Vanguard related stuff, then you are correct. Before I open this up and show you everything that's inside, there are some things I need to tell you about. So, as you may or may not know, it is currently Vanguard's 10th anniversary. And to celebrate their 10th anniversary, Vanguard did a special merch line full of random stuff that mostly doesn't include card supplies. There's only like one line of sleeves, one deck box, and one playmat. You can rest assured that's also in here. But they also did a bunch of other things, like a bunch of collectibles and like acrylic figures and like hoodies and bags and like all kinds of stuff. And my birthday is in 2 weeks exactly from the time of recording this. By the time I was uploading, I don't know how soon close it is to March 27th. Because of that, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna treat myself and I'm gonna pick up all of the merch that I want. You know what? It's my birthday time. I'm allowed to do this. And so of course, you know, there was one thing is wanting it, and I was like, well, I might have to like get some of the stuff that's on the Bushiroad DC shop and kind of like make do with what there is. However, luckily for me, the absolute homie Ari, please, like, there's gonna be like pop-ups and like links here. Check out his Instagram, check out his Twitter. Ari, the absolute homie, came through and he was like, yo, I know like the collab items were being sold at Animate stores and at Sega stores, and he was like, I'll go there for you. And my man woke up first thing in the morning on a Saturday, went to the Animate store, got the Animate exclusive stuff, went to the Sega store, got the Sega exclusives, and then just packed everything up and shipped it to me. So huge love, like literally just drop in the comments love for Ari. Go to his Instagram, go to his Twitter, whatever else, just give the man some love, because that man went out of his way first thing in the morning on a weekend to actually line up and buy all this stuff for me and then ship it out. I cannot say how much I am thankful for all of that. So now that you know all of that, I'm going to be going through these items, and there are some things that are like random that we have to open packs for and see what we get. And I'm going to be pricing things out. And so you're going to see by the end of this video how much all of these items actually cost. And so find out how large of a mistake I potentially made. And if you want to see the items for yourself, you can find them on the actual like official website. I'll leave a link in the description. And if you want to get any of this stuff, or not all of it, because of course the Animate and Sega exclusives are exclusive to Animate and Sega, but quite a lot of the items you can buy on the Bushiroad EC shop, which I'll leave a link in the description to, but you might have to wait quite a while until they go for sale on the EC shop, and they only ship out in May, I think, so you're gonna have to wait quite a while and use a forwarding service like FromJapan to actually mail it to yourself. It's actually a pretty easy process, but there's a lot of like random like fees involved, so you have to like keep that in mind, but it's overall pretty easy. That's how I order my Japanese cards for the most part. But let's get into this and see what we have in here. So opening this box, we have a few bags in here, and I think we have one of the big more expensive items from the top already. Let's see here. This is a wrapping bag. We can get rid of that. Goodbye. So here we have what I believe is the bag. So this bag that you see here, it's actually pretty huge. Like, I'm surprised how big this is. So it actually has like stand-up Vanguard here on the bottom, as you guys can see. It has the crit symbol on the on like, you know, the main part. There's a little pouch and everything, and I think I want to actually open this up and try it out, because I mean, I bought it to actually use it, right? So it's, you know, typical bag material. The straps here feel good as well. They're nice little metallic here as well. Opening the bag, ooh, it has a new bag smell too. These are the insides. It's pretty big actually. I can actually take this to locals tomorrow. It doesn't have a laptop pouch. Oh no, it doesn't have a laptop pouch. That's the only unfortunate thing, but it has this, like, you can kind of see it here. It has like an extra pouch on the inside that like seals up. It does have like the laptop entry though, so you can actually like put things from the side. So this can be either a laptop, which I really like. My current bag has this as well, and I can't really live without it, so this is definitely good. I hope my laptop fits like that. If not, then that's, you know, binder, I guess. Then there's a pouch here in the front, so you got a little pouch here as well. I guess you can put your decks in here, or dice, I guess, like other random collectibles. And so I can just chuck a couple decks in here, seal that baby up, and the back looks like this, as you would expect. Yeah, this is actually kind of nice. It fits well. It's pretty comfortable. You can sit in it. It's actually pretty good. I think I'll be taking this to locals from now on, because my regular bag I take to locals is a bit bigger than this, and I really do like it doesn't look tacky, you know, like this is like nice. The logo is nice. It's got the little like Vanguard circle here. The crit here, it's not tacky. That's what I like. You know, when like when anime merch comes out, it's usually very tacky, but this is like, it's nice. It's cultured and cool and very nice. So this one is worth 6,000 yen, about 60 bucks. Right, so that's the bag. I guess let me put it on my bed, so it's just like in the background. So that was one of the more expensive items. I think 60 bucks for that kind of bag isn't too bad. I think for my bag that I've had for like the last 6 years or so, or 7 years, No, 5 years actually. I think I paid about like 90 for it, so it's actually not too bad. And the quality feels good. Of course, you know, we're gonna see if it stands the test of time over time, so it's gonna be interesting to see. All right, let's dig back into the box and see what we pull out. I think, let's take this. So this, you guys might be able to see, it says Masku Nimai Setto. So this is indeed a mask. So 2 masks came in one set, and so this set of 2 went for 2,000 yen, so 20 USD basically, so about like 10 bucks per each, and it's 2 masks I believe. So let's just give both of them a try and see how the designs look as well. All right, so we have 2 designs here. We have one that is like a silver-ish one that has like this kind of white stripe on the side. Oh, it says Bushi. It says Bushi for Bushi Road at the bottom there, and on the other side we have the V for Vanguard, so that's also pretty good. Could also be V for Vuitton, so it's not quite the LV, but it's halfway there. I like this one a lot more though, because this one has a crit symbol on the side and it's a black mask. So I prefer black masks overall, so let's put it on. Oh, it's nice. It covers like your entire face too, so this is actually really good, because some of the masks I have, they're a bit more like, they don't cover as much like over here and stuff, but this is actually pretty good. I'm actually pretty, wow, this really hugs your face pretty nicely. It doesn't feel like hard to breathe in or anything. Like I can even like talk pretty comfortably here as well, so that's pretty good. And it's really like, there's a lot of like extra padding to it as well on the inside, so it feels like extra safety as well. It doesn't have like, there's some masks where like you can like put in extra like padding as well on the side, but this one doesn't have that. But it's pretty like thick in that sense, so it doesn't really let through. Let me try the white one as well, because this one's really soft. This one feels softer than the black one. This one's pretty good too. This one's actually quite nice, like comfortable. I think it's not as much of like a pattern I like, but at least I have 2 to exchange from. I guess this V on the side is nice, and like this pattern as well, but I like the black one more. But yeah, masks are definitely a smart call. Good on you, Bushi. So we're currently at 8,000 yen, 80 bucks. All right, next thing I'm going to pull out is going to be the leather deck box. So this one is definitely something I've been looking forward to. This is the 10th anniversary leather deck box. So you can see here it's got like a foil engraving, which is really nice actually. And then the front has this like nice little like coloring, also with a little like kind of crit symbol on the side as well. And on the sides you also see like the characters, but in more like clear color, like it's like water, like pastel colors, I guess. And I've been waiting for this one so bad because I've been missing a deck box for my Gear Chronicle deck, and I've been waiting for this one to come in. So like I've literally had my Gear Chronicle deck just like sitting on my table face down all the time. So open it up, take it out. All right, this part in particular I like a lot. Like look at this. This is the 10th anniversary foiling. Oh my god, it's so nice. This is actually such a nice detail. And of course, a strong magnet. You need that strong magnet for these. Oh, it has a little protective film as well. All right, now the magnet is even stronger as expected. It has this nice little like clear sky blue, I guess. And so if I take my Gear Chronicle deck, which is sporting the 10th anniversary sleeves that I picked up a while ago, you can just slide it in, boop, and there you go. So yeah, very nice. I've already used these kind of like leather deck boxes from Bushrod before, like my DP is one of these, and I've been waiting for this one to come in. So really like this detail in particular. The 10th anniversary thing is super nice. So this one prices at 3,200 yen, so 32 bucks basically for this deck box because it's leather. It's kind of like the MLB deck box in like if you bought the MLB set last year. So really nice. And so that puts us to 11,000 yen and 200 if I'm not mistaken. So about 110 bucks right now. All right, let's see what I pull out next. We're gonna pull out, ooh, this is the stainless steel cup. It's in a box actually. So this one, I can already tell you the value is 2,500. Ooh, it's pretty big. Hold on. I expected something way smaller, and I'm very happy because, oh, this is a big boy. Damn, look at this. My hand comparison, I guess. Or hold on. There's only one way to compare cards to like, you know, actual things, which is crit for scale. So this is a crit for scale. So in terms of length, if we go from the base, this is like, it's slightly larger than a crit. In terms of width, I mean, that's kind of hard. Can you put a crit inside of it? Yes, you can. Does the crit fit entirely? No, because it's pointy corners. But it goes pretty deep. You can fit almost the entirety of a crit inside. It's got this nice little like stand-up Vanguard on one end, and then on the other end it has the Bushi logo. And yeah, it's basically just a stainless steel cup with a little bit of a Vanguard thing going on for it. But I kind of needed something like this because I use this Tekadan glass for like when I'm drinking like cold drinks, I guess, like alcohol and whatnot. And then for coffee, I have the Gundam Cafe mug. So I kind of needed something in between that isn't like, it's a bit bigger than my glass and like a bit smaller than my coffee cup. So this is actually pretty perfect, you know, as having like something like a themed piece of merch. So pretty good. So this one is 2,500. So we're at 11,200 yen. So now we're at 13,700 yen. So it's going up and up and up. All right, now let me actually pull out this big old bag here. So this is the actual anniversary bag. So there's a Sega Store bag, and it's nothing Vanguard related, just a Sega Store bag. But there's a lot of stuff in here. So first things first, I'm gonna pull out this. Of course, I had to get one for Best Girl. We have the Tomari acrylic stand, and I guess I'll take this one out already. You know, gotta support the girl. And so this one goes for 1,200 yen, so it's 12 bucks. All right, here we go. Ha. And also, if you are not subscribed or you did not already like this video and share it with your friends, please do. I am definitely not making back the money I spent on this merch from this video. So if you want to support and make sure that this decision does not go to complete waste, you can definitely do that. All right, so the base is actually quite nice because this has the logo of Branke. So this is the Branke logo, and this kind of like, it's like her color scheme because her sleeves are basically the same. And then you can put the stand right in here. So it clicks just like that. And there you go. You have a Tomari acrylic stand. I like how the colors kind of reflect on camera. It's very, very nice. But yeah, so you know, in this long, hard-fought war that's going to be happening over the next few years, gotta support, you know, we stan a queen. We stan the #1 Branke queen. And so if you want to pledge your support, you can pick up one of these too, eventually from the Bushido DC shop. So yes, let's put Tomari somewhere in the back. All right, while we're on the topic of acrylic stands, I picked up an acrylic kind of like frame of the G characters from the anniversary art. So of course, if you guys know me, Vanguard G is my favorite series by far and away. So it goes without question that I would get the G one. I wanted to get some kind of like G merch, I guess, overall, and so this one felt like the obvious choice. So this one was actually one of the Animate exclusives. So this one is costing 2,500 yen, and they had a design for each of the different series. So one for Aichi's generation, one for G, one for the Shinmon series, and one for the If series. And it is very beautiful. Like, look at how detailed this thing is. Like, there's so many colors. Even the bottom of the base actually can kind of see some of the colors like poke through. So it's super, super nice. Everyone looks beautiful. I really hope that they make each of these into like actual IRL sleeves, because they did for Zero. It has a little bit of a stand bit, so let me actually set that up. I'm gonna flip it over for now because it's gonna be easier to hold it up like that, but you can put these two like little knobs on the top, and then that keeps it standing when it's like standing on a table. For now, I'll put it in the background, but definitely gonna be putting that up somewhere. I kind of want to set up like a shelf somewhere here to put it as like a backdrop as well. Otherwise, I might rework one of these to like just fit a lot of this merch in there as well. All right, so that one was 2,500 yen, and now let's continue. Let me get the big old Santa bag out here. All right, up next, let me show you two things. One of which doesn't really need any unpackaging because I know when I'll use these, but these are the 10th anniversary sleeves, the second type version. So the first version you saw my Gear Chronicle deck, the black design, and these ones are the like white color design. I personally like the exclusive ones more. These ones are nice, and I'm not gonna probably use them for a while, but I kind of got them just for kind of like almost like out of obligation. So these go for 900 yen, so basically like $9. So pretty standard price for sleeves. I'm just gonna put these to the side. I guess we can even toss them to the back. They landed right next to Tomari. I'm an actual god game sniper. And now this, you can probably tell from how this looks, is a playmat. So of course they released a playmat for this, you know, special opportunity as well to celebrate the 10th anniversary. And this one I actually did want to see because this is, yes, it's the nice Bushido. It almost feels like a matte material, these playmats. Oh, and it's nice. Oh, this is nice. This is very nice. It's a bit of a thinner one. It's a very, very thin material overall, but that kind of adds to it. This is the 10th anniversary playmats, of course, with all main characters on it. So it looks very, very nice. This one goes for 2,700 yen, so 27 bucks. I kind of wanted it because it's a nice little like commemorative piece, I would say. So it's quite nice. The colors might not look super great on camera, but actually, I know it actually looks pretty good. So yeah, it's very nice. It's very simple, and I like this entire kind of like design they've been doing for this anniversary. So yeah, this is the actual exclusive playmat. You can't have, you know, card game man opening Vanguard 10th anniversary products without a sleeves, playmat, and deck box. So I thought that would be kind of awkward to be doing this kind of thing, and it's just all merch. But honestly, the deck box was probably my favorite thing. This playmat's pretty good. The sleeves are I'm kind of whatever on, to be honest. I think the other ones that they released that you exchange for points are way, way nicer. So yeah, this is the playmat, and so this one costs 2,700. All right, so now we get on to the repeating things. And what I mean by repeating things is certain things that are a series of items. And these are the acrylic, these are the unit stand frames. And so these are really tight. I got, I think, 7 of these for myself, and then one for one friend and one for another one. So here's the Night Rose one. I'm gonna open it up because I do want to display them, because I think these are super cool. The thing that actually puts it up fell out. So these ones you can already order on the EC shop as of today. Like I think as of, you know, a while ago actually. to be completely honest. Okay, I'm gonna put it up to stand a bit later, but this is the Night Rose one. And what's really nice about these, you can see the background is translucent, so you can still see some details that are in the background, like the ship like deck or whatever, but it's kind of like a 3D sort of cutout that's like acrylic, and if you shine light on it, the colors kind of like stand out as well. And then basically use these things at the bottom to actually like keep it standing. So this is the Night Rose one. Let me take out all the ones that I got and put them up, and then actually tell you how much all of this is. So you saw the Night Rose one. Here's of course a Lukia one. So as you guys know, Lukia is one of my favorite units, so definitely picked up one of those. Of course, knowing me, the only DP one that they had unfortunately was Great Dayusha, so Great Dayusha it was. Not my favorite like actual DP unit, but you know, gotta represent DP. Then of course I rave about this guy a lot, Mr. Vanquisher. Vanquisher is one of my favorite units as well. I love Henry, I love Vanquisher, and in the same light, of course, we have to have Gavrail. So Gavrail is also one of my favorite units. You know, I love this and absolutely love Angel Feather as well, and Gavrail in particular, so definitely had to pick up that. Now for Zistrol, he asked me to pick him up the Messiah one, of course, so that goes without saying. He loves Messiah. You know, he went out of his way to buy the 10th anniversary one. Then this is a recent love, which is Next Stage. I've fallen in love with Gears lately, so Gears of course are a big love for me right now. I've been maining that deck in standard for the most part. And then my current main Zero deck, and just a unit I've always found pretty cool, is of course Chaos Breaker. So Chaos Breaker as well. So all of these look absolutely fantastic. And then the last one that I got for one of my teammates, Mr. Dawe, is Shirayuki. So Shirayuki also looks pretty good. Very nice, like translucent background. And yeah, so a total of, including Night Rose, so we have Night Rose, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 of these, and these go for 1,000 yen a pop. So yes, this is 9,000 yen. So plus 90 bucks, 10 bucks a piece, because you know, they are like acrylic and they're like framed and everything. And keep in mind, all these prices are pre-tax. So you kind of have to add a bit of a percentage to these post-tax. So yeah, definitely that added a fair bit as well. But so I'm gonna put these in the background for now. I'm not gonna open all of them. I think I'm gonna probably set them up in the background here somewhere. I might need a second figure case at this rate because things are not gonna fit too well. Now, before we continue with the big bag, because there's another repeating thing that I need to go through, I got the hoodie. Now this hoodie is priced the same as the bag, so 6,000 yen, so 60 bucks. And I'm quite curious about it, to be honest. I have a fair bit of hoodies, as you probably know, but lately I've kind of gotten into cardigans a bit more. But this is one of those like zip-up hoodies, and I thought the design was actually pretty neat because, again, it's simple but cool. We have Stand Up the Vanguard on the chest, and on the back is, of course, a big crit. And so, what does it say? Imagine, the two of us have appeared on a planet similar to Earth called Cray in spirit form. So this is just a Vanguard logo. I mean, it's a crit logo, but oh, on it is like, it's crit, shield, power, shield, crit, power. So this is actually pretty cool. Let me actually try this on. I hope it's the right size for me, so we can zip it out. Ooh, this is like just the perfect size. This is like almost small. It's like almost small, but it's pretty cool. It has like the little Vanguard logo here. I think it's the perfect size. Hood DF, hood DF, hood DF. And then on the back, you can kind of see the design too. So that's pretty cool. It's actually pretty damn comfy, so I'll keep this one on. It's pretty warm too. I think the sleeves, when I like stretch and stuff, they're a little bit small, a tiny bit, but this is the biggest size they had. So this is the XL. And yeah, I'm checking in the back. It's the XL, so thank God I didn't think I might be an L because that would have been too small. So this one is like barely the right size for me, but good enough. Probably can't wash it too often, otherwise it's gonna shrink. But yeah, this is actually pretty good. So this one is another 6,000. Now to finish off, we have a Sega exclusive, which are these blind packs. So these are technically advertised as trading acrylic holders. However, these are basically they have the visuals of each of the characters that is in this 10th anniversary artwork. These go for 600 yen a piece, so $6. And normally you can get a box of 16 for 9,600, where you get one of each. But they sold out on the first day, within the first hours. Like, this sold out way too fast. And the reason why is because these both have the character designs on them, but in the corners they say the clans. Therefore, these are dividers for your collection. So you can actually divide these like by clan and put them in your card collection. And that's why me and Zistrel saw this and we were like, oh my god. So me and Zistrel are sharing a lot of these, but we're gonna have to gacha through these and see if Lady Luck awards us. So I'm gonna lay these out on the table and let's get cracking. First one, my personal want, here's a quick list of all of them, so I'm going to throw it up here. I personally would be very happy with, I would say, Misaki, all the G characters, so all 4 G characters. Ren I'm cool with, Mikuru is pretty good, Eska is good, and Suiko maybe. I guess I take Ibuki if we get a double, but I know for sure that Ibuki is one that Zistral wants. And the first one we have is, oh, it's gonna be Emi. So there we go. You can see the way it's designed. So it says Bermuda Triangle in the corner, so you can use it as a divider. Like literally put in your collection like this, and you know it's Bermuda Triangle. And then of course it's Emi's design here as well. And if you want to actually hook it up to your bag or something, you can hook it up, but we're using these as actual like dividers for our card collections. You know, we are card game players. There's only one way to go about this. All right, let's open the second one. Ooh, Ibuki. So this one's gonna be, I think Zistral would be quite happy with this one. So let's put it on the right side. So there's Ibuki with the Link Joker one. So very, very nice looking. I should probably put this back in afterwards. I'm not gonna throw away the packets that I potentially have to send to Zistral. And hopefully we can share all of these together, like friendly dudes. All right, give me Tokoha. I need the G characters the most, by far. Everything else is secondary, G characters are eternal. And, all right, that's Suiko. I did want this one for my Angel Feathers. I do have a pretty big Angel Feather collection of cards, so Suiko definitely is nice. And I think If made Suiko a really nice character as well, so that's definitely a good get, I would say. Let's continue. Let's see if we even crack any double. All right, Tokoha, Tokoha, Tokoha. Shion. Okay, good, good, good. Shion is the Royal Paladin representative that I want. I need to open them the other way. So here you go, Royal Paladin, Shion. So of course, I'd rather have him over the other Royal Paladin representative in this set, which is of course Aichi. So I'm pretty happy with that one. So I guess I need to open them like this, from this side, and pull them out on camera like, ha. Kamui, okay, that's Nova's. I mean, I think both of us have a pretty big Nova collection, but neither of us really care about Kamui too much. So here you can kind of see the Kamui one. So it's nice orange and has the Nova Grappler sign on top. So, all right, so far we haven't seen a single double. If this continues, we might actually have all 16, but they are random, so you never know. All right, let's rip it out and see here. Tokoha, 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 Tokoha. Ooh, Shuka. All right, Shuka, I think Zistral will probably want, question mark. But as she doesn't use a specific clan, hers just says Cardfight Vanguard, as you can see there. So I guess you can use it for like Crail Elementals and stuff like that. It is a nice design. It's a very nice color. So definitely like that one. You know, worst case, I definitely do think it's a nice design. All right, Tokoha, Toko. Oh, the double Shuka. All right, double Shuka. That's our first doubles. That already means one of them will not come through. But hopefully we don't double up on that one too much, because I think maximum 2 would be great. All right, here we go again. Shion again. All right, we're doubling up pretty hard now. All right, so that's 2 potential ones we cannot get. Hello, Shion. Nice to see you. I think Zistral also likes Shion, so we can definitely share those as well. And I definitely want one of them too, so that's something that I'm pretty happy about. All right, let's go. Give me one of the good hits here. It's Aichi. I'm not super big on Aichi. I mean, cool, I guess. It's still a nice design. It's still our protagonist, of course, but Chrono, I like Chrono more. All right, we're getting through quite a few of them, but at least we're getting new ones. All right, show me. All right, Mikuru is good. Mikuru is good. I definitely wanted Mikuru, so this one is pretty good. It's very precious. Also says just Cardfight Vanguard because she doesn't have a specific clan allocated, and it's with this sub-manager when he's a little kitten, so it's pretty good. Nice. I sound questionable as I talk about these designs, but you know, I'll take it. You cannot judge. Oh, a second Emi. We're doubling up on the ones I don't really care about too much, but Emi, Bermudas, all right, we'll take it. I think we might be able to split those between ourselves, so that's good, I guess. All right, here we go. Yes. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. This is the one I wanted probably the most. I don't even like Tokoha that much, but this design is by far the best Tokoha has ever looked, in my opinion. It's insane. Like, look at the colors, look at the art, look at everything about it. I needed this one so bad. I also play Neo Nectar now because I think Stampioni is really neat. And yeah, thank you. Thank God. This is by far the one I wanted most. Next one in the priority list, I would say, is probably Chrono, or Eska, or Ren, or Kazuma. So, thank God. Tokoha is all I cared about for the most part. Ibuki doubled up. That's actually pretty good because I also wanted an Ibuki for my Link Joker stuff, so that means we can actually share these between me and Zistral, so it's pretty good. All right, we're getting a good double. I think Tokoha is also a good one to double up on because I think nobody will complain about that one. All right, 3 left. So first, Eska. Oh, good. I only need Chrono and I'm pretty happy, so I'll be pretty damn happy. Eska, I think this design is also insane. I don't play Great Nature, so in terms of dividing cards, this won't be that useful, but I guess I might use it for something in Overdress, who knows? regardless, this one I think is, you know, just the art itself is absolutely phenomenal. I really hope they release these as sleeves too. Like, they just look way too good. So Eska, also definitely gonna take that one. All right, 2 left. One of these, please have Chrono in it. And no more doubles, unless it's Tokoha, of course. It's a green one, I think. I think that can only be Tokoha or Misaki. Tokoha, yes! Okay, a double Tokoha is definitely nice. I'm pretty sure that Zistral will want this one as well, so damn. I mean, if not, I'll keep both. I will keep both, man. I love this one so much. That's a double I'm pretty happy to get. And the final one, please, show me the future I truly desire, in which this is actually Chrono. I guess we're gonna be missing, if it's Chrono, we're missing Kazuma. If it's Kazuma, we're missing Chrono. And I guess Ren is still a good hit. Misaki is still a good hit. Let's see it. Oh, it's a third Emmy. That's kind of unfortunate. That's kind of unfortunate, but it's okay. We can definitely share these. So here's the entire stack of them as we open them. So you can kind of see here, we have Emmy. I don't know if I should go through all of them. This looks really trippy, actually. It's like, I think my camera is even freaking out just looking at this. Whoa, you can kind of see me, but you also kind of can't. That's very epic. Wow, you can see my mouth move. That's very trippy. So yeah, I think we got 3 Emmys, 2... So 3 Emmys, 2 Tokohas, 1 Eska, 2 Ibukis, 3 Emmys, 1 Mikuru, 1 Aichi, 2 Shions, 2 Shuka, 1 Kamui, and then 1 Suiko. I'm pretty happy about that. And yeah, 2 Ibukis. So we're missing Kai, Ren, Misaki, Chrono, Kazuma, Shin, and that's it. We got the entire IF squad. We're missing like half of Q4. No, we're missing, yeah, half of Q4 and Ren, and we're missing Chrono and Kazuma and Shin. So still quite a few missing, but we tried our luck. You can buy these on the secondary market in Japan, so like on Mercari, that's like the Japanese eBay. So I guess I'll try to snipe the Chrono one, and the Kazuma one I guess I'm not super fussed about, but I want at least the Chrono one for sure, and maybe the Misaki one as well. I'll see about that one. So these are the acrylic kind of like plates slash, you know, like, I guess keychains if you want to use them as that, or otherwise just basically your dividers for your collection. And as I'm reorganizing my collection, this is going to be really, really nice to actually have. So pretty thankful for this. Good on you, Bushiro. Do more of this, please. And so the last thing is, for every 2,000 yen that was spent, which you guys now know there's a lot of 2,000 yen spent, you got one of these Force 2s. And so we got a lot to go through here. And this is also like a entry ticket. So basically this is like an entry ticket. I can actually kind of like, they're a bit bent, but of course it's just an entry ticket, so it doesn't really matter too much. So this is a 10th anniversary shop entry ticket. And what this is that at the back of this, there is a QR code you can scan, and 32 people will be picked for a giveaway of like a huge like board signed by all the voice actors, or like, no, I think it's like a board that is signed by one of the voice actors. And so there's like 32 different ones. And so because there's 32 different characters, 32 people will win signed like boards from these voice actors that like celebrate the 10th anniversary. And you have to scan the QR code on the back for this. So I can scan it 3 times and see what I get. So I'm going to do that a bit later. And then of course, these are the Force 2s. So I'm personally surprised that these actually made it in one shape, like without being damaged, to all the way from Japan to home in a pretty, you know, like loose way of packaging. So here we have the IF one. So this one looks very, very nice. Of course, we have Suiko, Emi, Shuka, and Ibuki. So this one's quite cool. And we have a total of 5 copies of this one. So 5 copies of this one. And I think in the secondary market, these go for a fair bit because they are foil in the corners, only in the corners though. Otherwise it's, well, I guess also the 10th anniversary logo here is also foil. So these are very nice. So this is the IF season. And then the Shinamon one, let me first show you the design. So here is the Shinamon one. You kind of see the corners are a bit beat up from transit. I think the other ones are not as, but this was like on the very end, so unfortunate. But for Shinamon, Eska, and Mikuru here with the Force 2, very, very nice. And so we have a total of 5 of this one as well, so even distribution, very, very nice. Then we have the Q4 one. Let me show you the actual design first. So here's Q4, of course, Ren, Misaki, Kamui, Aichi, and Kai. So this one's also very nice. Of course, the Q4 design, everyone likes Q4. This one I think is the most common one because it came a total of 7 times. So this one was very, very, very frequent compared to the other ones. And finally, my favorite, my actual children, the G one. So here is the G design. So of course, Kazuma, Tokoha, Chrono, and Shion. So this one I think was a total of 6 copies. So the Q4 one was the most common one, after that was the G1. So very, very nice. You can actually use these in like locals and unofficial tournaments. You can actually use them as your Force 2s. Unfortunately, it's only Force 2, not like Axle 2 or Protect 2. I actually use those markers more, but still very, very nice. You can use them as quick shields too. So this is a lot of copies of these. Like I really got a lot. And so of course, some of them will be going to my friends that also bought stuff with me from this haul, but of course I kind of bought the most of it. So these came, you got one of each randomly for every 20 bucks you spent. And so with the tax, you basically have to add 10% of this entire price to it. So all of this costs 45,600 yen, which is about 450 bucks, plus the 4,560 yen of tax, coming to about 50,000 yen, or 50,160 yen if you want to be precise. That's about a 500 USD. Yeah, I am glad that I split some of this with some friends, especially these ones. These ones in particular with all these doubles, I'm glad that we can actually split this. But you know what? I'm pretty happy. Like, Vanguard means the most to me. It's literally become my life at this point. It's my main hobby, my number one thing, and I'm glad that I could kind of like show that love to it, you know, both through my channel and what I do and playing the game itself, but even through things like this, you know, like having random apparel like a hoodie, you know, now with a crit symbol, or having the bag. It's things like that that I think are really, really cool to like add to that expression. You know, everything about me already expresses Vanguard to begin with, but now I have a lot of other ways to show like why, like other parts of it that I love so much, like whether it's through like specific characters, you know, like whether it's specific characters that I can like now use in my collection, you know, to separate my actual like cards, or the little like unit stand frames as well. Like those are super, super nice as well. And so yeah, that's actually it. That's basically all I wanted to show you guys today. I have no idea how long this video will turn out because there was a lot of moving around that I did throughout the course of it. But yeah, this was definitely a cool experience. I'm very happy with everything. So now I have to go and organize everything and start using this bag to go to locals and actually wearing this hoodie on streams and videos now. So you guys can notice if I have it on or not. But yeah, so that was basically it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked it, please do leave a like and share it with your friends. I would really, really appreciate that. It helps these kind of more expensive videos. So yeah, and give some love to my friend Ali for actually getting all this stuff for me and shipping it out. Make sure you follow his Instagram and Twitter if you like what you see there. He's a photographer. He did used to play card games in the past, and he's kind of tempted by Overdress apparently. So give him some love. Honestly, I could not have done this video without him. So huge thanks to him. And yeah, that's just gonna be it for me today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.